Alrighty. Sorry. Lots of talking here. So now in this video here, what we're going to do is I'm going to teach you the two Excel functions that we're going to use to do these problems. So everything we do in class we can easily do in Excel. Okay, the first Excel function that we're going to use is called the present value function, PV. Okay, the PV function is going to need all sorts of things. It's going to need a rate, which is the interest rate per period. It's going to need an N, which is the number of periods. It might ask for a PMT. We're going to ignore for now. We'll come back to that in a couple weeks. And it is going to ask, we're given a future value, right? So it's going to ask for a future value. We're trying to find a present. Future value, which is F, which is known. And then it's going to ask for the type. And that's end of year payment or beginning of year. We're going to leave that blank for end of year. Okay, so here we're back to Grandpa. Okay, Grandpa wants to give us $10,000 for our car, remember? So the future value is $10,000. Remember the interest rate and on this problem was going to be 7% compounded. Well, let's use 8%. Maybe we can use 7, that's fine. 7%, and just back here I'm going to put annually, just for my own info, and 3 years. So I want to find the PV. Now remember, if you remember, you can just go equal PV and it tells you rate, it tells you what it's asking for. But if you don't remember that, you can just type function and type in present value, hit enter. Oh, NPV value PV, that's the one we want. Returns the present value of the total amount that a series of future payments is worth now. That's what we want. Okay. So what is our rate? We're going to always use cell addresses, 7%. Okay. What are the number of periods? 3. Payment, that's an equal payment we make over the life. We don't make one. And the future value is 10,000. Okay. Voila, there's your answer. 81, I remember it was 8163 or something. So, easy as pie, right? Well, what if we're going to do 7% compounded semi-annually? Okay. And then that would mean if we're going to do it for 3 years, that would be 6 periods. Okay. Wow, something's wrong here. Let's look at this. Let's look at this function. Oh, sorry. Let's look at this. Oh, do you see what's wrong? It's saying rate is 7% per period. Oh, but remember that rate would be 7% divided by 2. Okay, now it says, well, I don't understand what you're talking about. Well, we can put equal here. There we go. And we could increase our decimal point. Where's my money? There we go. Okay, 3.5% over 6. If I'm going to do semi-annual for 3 years, 8135. So now that we have that set up, we can just do anything, right? We can just do 10% semi-annually. Okay, so it'd be 10 divided by 2. Whoops. Equals 10%. Dip it up here. Sorry. Divided by 2. Let's say it's 5 years semi-annually. That would be 10. Oh, look at that. Now you can play with, wow, what if I could do this or this or this, and you get those answers. Super quick and easy. It's negative because I want to take out positive money, so I have to put negative money in. The other one, excuse me, is the future value one. So it needs the same stuff. It needs the present value, interest rate per interest period, payment, we're going to leave blank, and we're going to tell the number of periods, and the end of period type we're going to leave blank. So we want to find, in this one, we want to find F. F. So let's just pretend, okay, let's pretend I'm going to invest that $10,000 Grandpa gave me. I'm not going to buy a car, I'm going to invest it. Because I'm going to buy a house, let's say, in 8 years. And let's say I'm going to invest it in the stock market. And I'm going to earn an average of 10% over 8 years. Well, my future value, okay, I can just remember FV, or I can hit function and type future value. There it is, FV. All right, what's the rate? 10%. What's the number of periods? There you go. No payment, what's the present value? 10,000, type is blank, okay. Wow. If I invest at 10% for 8 years, I've doubled my money. Now we'll say, oh, I'm a little concerned. I think I'm only going to be able to get 5% for 4 years. Okay. Well, what if I get 5% compounded semi-annually? I can do equal 5% divided by 2 and equal 4 times 2, because semi-annually, not 24. A little bit better. 12,184. Very good. So that's your future value. Those are your two Excel equations.